What's up, everybody? My name is Justin and welcome back to another episode of Whiskey Tears. On today's video, we've got a hand selection of the Old Elk Straight Bourbon Whiskey from Beach Liquors in Delaware. Okay, so if you guys don't follow me on TikTok or watch any of the shorts, I did a short bourbon hunting video over there where I went to a bunch of stores in the winter in Bethany Beach, and this is one of the bottles that I picked up. It is a hand selected by Beach Liquors. It does not say that it's a single barrel, and normally I would just assume that this is a single barrel, but I'll show you why not, because I have had an Old Elk here on the channel before, and this was a Tasters Club pick, and this straight on the label says Tasters Club exclusive single barrel aged 6 years at 111.2 proof. This one just says hand selected. It does not say single barrel, and it just says 112 proof with no age statement. So I don't know, maybe there's a difference there, maybe it's not, maybe they just started labeling them differently, but we're gonna try it out today. Reason really that I bought this is because of this awesome cork topper on there with the Beach logo on there. I think that looks amazing. So that's really why I wanted to try this one. Excited to do it on the channel today. I liked the other Old Elk bottle that I have, so let's go ahead and do the cork pop and check it out. Once again, these corks are just absolutely amazing. All right, nosing straight out of the bottle. Okay, so I just did the Woodford Double Oaked. This smells insane compared to doing that one, filming this back to back. This smells like wheatgrass. A little bit of hay, maybe some ginger. I don't know. My nose feels like it might be a little bit off on what this thing is telling me so far. So we'll see what it does once we get into the actual tasting. Maybe at the end I'll compare it to that single barrel pick from Tasters Club and see if there's any difference or if one's by far and away better or not. Maybe we'll do that quickly at the end. But excited to try this one today. Let's get it on the nose, out of the glass. It's muted down on that kind of weird grassy hay note that I was getting out of the bottle for sure. Still got some of it in there. It's pretty light on the nose, maybe more corn forward, more corn husk is what I'm actually getting out of it now, out of the glass. Which makes me a little bit nervous because I've had a few that had that corn husk note and I've not been a huge fan of them yet, so we'll see how this one is as we get into it. There's that hay and that grassy note again, so I don't know, we'll see. A little confused on the nose by this one. I don't know if it's just because I just did that double oaked one, which has very robust nose to it and everything, but we'll find out. So we're gonna try it, rank it on the tier system, but before we get into that, make sure you check out all the links down in the description below for lots of great whiskey related content and join the free Discord. Lots of good folks in there so far. I'd really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. All right, here we go. Let's take a sip. So first impression was we're back on track with bourbon, but I do get that kind of grassy, hayy, corn husky note on the end on this one. More spiciness on this one than I was expecting. Definitely some spice, so I don't know what the mash bill is. It doesn't say, but I would say there's definitely some rye in this mash bill. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that corn husk, a little bit of the grassy hay notes. There is some sweetness on there. It's like a muted vanilla, I would say. A muted vanilla on the sweetness. Interesting. I don't think this one's my favorite, to be honest with you. I really liked the Old Elk, from what I remember, my other Old Elk. But this one is confusing me, especially since it's hand selected. I'm not sure. Let me think on this a minute. Yeah, I can't get past that hay, corn husky notes on this one. I mean, it's all right. It's not bad. I could drink it, but compared to my other Old Elk, from what I remember from that one, it's not even close. So let's go ahead and rank this thing on the tier system today, and then we'll compare it to the other Old Elk real quick. One last taste. See, it's got like some hints of good stuff up front. There's a little bit of caramel in there up front, but then it just goes into that grassy, hay, corn husky kind of finish to it, and that's what lingers in your mouth. And that's not my favorite. So I think if I'm gonna rank this one on the tier system, it's gonna go like bottom C tier for me. It's all right. It's not really my jam, but it's not bad by any means. It's not like something that I'm just going to be like, gross. I'm going to give that to the people I don't like, that don't know anything about whiskey when they come over, but it's not my favorite. So let's just do a real quick comparison to my other Old Elk. See if there's a big difference. All right, the other Old Elk, this was when I was doing Tasters Club. I stopped that because of some shipping issues, and they started sending some repeat bottles once I started getting a whole lot here up on the shelf. So, all right, let's get the nosing real quick and taste this one. This one's much better. This one's much better, but I honestly do see the notes from that one in it a little bit now, but this one's got a lot more of the caramel sweetness, and that is overriding everything else. Yeah, this one's better. This one's by far and away better. This one's got a lot of better notes up front than this one. So I don't know if there's something to the way that these are labeled differently. I'm not a connoisseur on Old Elk itself. Really like this bottle. This bottle's pretty dang good. This bottle is just going bottom of the C tier. So what do you guys think? Do you know anything about the difference here between the hand selection label and the single barrel with the age statement and everything that we got here? I don't know if there's much of a difference if they just started labeling them differently, or if they just hand selected like a batch of bottles instead of an actual barrel. I don't know. So let me know if you know down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you for your next drink.